let's meet the fighters. This is a special night, of course, because it's in Times Square in Manhattan, but it's 3 main events. It's a triple hitter. It's going to be a great night of boxing. So for the first contest, 12 rounds of boxing for the WBO and recognition by Ring Magazine for the Junior Welterweight Championship of the World. First, let's meet the challenger. Ranked number 1 in the world by the WBO, his professional record is 32 fights, 32 victories, 11 wins by knockout, and he is from El Monte, California, the undefeated challenger, Arnold Barboza Jr. And his opponent, originally from Brooklyn, New York, now living, training, and fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. His professional record, an excellent one, 21 victories, 13 of those 21 victories by knockout, only 1 defeat. He's the former undisputed and undefeated lightweight world champion, and he is the reigning and defending WBO and Ring Junior Welterweight Champion of the World, Teofimo the Takeover Lopez. All right. Three main events, that's one of them. The next one, 12 rounds of boxing in the welterweight division. Introducing first, from Avenal, California, USA, an outstanding record, 29 victories, 18 of those 29 wins by knockout, only 2 defeats. Please welcome Jose Carlos Ramirez. And his opponent comes to us from Las Vegas, Nevada, with a record of 31 fights, 31 victories, 15 wins by knockout. He's the former undisputed, undefeated lightweight world champion and former WBC junior welterweight champion of the world. And of course, he is Devin the Dream Haney. I want to add Devin is ranked number 1 in the world in the 140-pound division by the Ring. Devin the Dream Haney. This is going to be a fun press conference. And our third featured bout, 3 main events, a triple hitter, Fatal Fury in Times Square. 12 rounds of boxing, the welterweight division. Introducing first from Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, 16 victories, 13 of those 16 wins by knockout, only 2 defeats. He's the former junior welterweight world champion, Rolando Romero. And his opponent from Victorville, California, ranked among the best in the world pound for pound and definitely one of the tops at 140 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, 24 victories, 20 wins by knockout, only 1 defeat. He is Ryan King Ry Garcia. Good, man. Look good. I love it. Yeah. Like you. Oh, no, you look good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I can guarantee one thing. This is going to be a fun press conference. 48 hours to go. Fighters on the stage. Our teams are here. Let me turn it over to Mr. Wade Clemens, our host.
New York, how we doing? Doesn't get better than that, an introduction from Michael Buffer himself. But folks, a night to remember will be this Friday. Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, presented by Ring Magazine, live from Times Square and only on DAZN. 3 fights, 3 main events. History will be made. And on stage with me, we have so many personalities, so many fighters, so many representatives and executives. And I want to start with the Ring Magazine's own COO, Rick Reno. Rick, talk to me and the people about the importance of this card for the city of New York and for the Ring Magazine.
Well, there's only one word that could define this event, and that's history. This event is history. Never done before, and quite honestly, I don't know if it will ever be done again. Yeah. This event it's a significant undertaking to put this event together, significant cost to put this event together, and the team at the Ring, all of our partners that are up on stage, it was a massive undertaking. And we could have did it 2 different ways. We could have just sold the event with the setting, put on a few mid-level fights, or we could have taken these 3 main events and put it into any venue in New York and it would have sold out the house. We wanted to make a special night, something that's unforgettable, so we said let's put these 3 great fights in this historic setting and make history. And that's what it's all about at Ring Magazine, is making history. And make no mistake, there's a favorite and there's an underdog. All of the underdogs in this event are live dogs in the main event. Nothing is a foregone conclusion. Ryan could have taken an easier fight. Devin could have taken an easier fight. Tio could have taken an easier fight. They wanted tough fights. We wanted tough fights. Their promoters wanted tough fights, and we put it all together. If you, like I said, if you can't make it there live, I'm telling you, this is a can't-miss event. There are so many surprises that we have not revealed yet. You have to see it to believe it. If I even told you, you may not believe it. Go to DAZN.com, buy the pay-per-view, and now I turn it back to Wade.
Thanks, Rick. Next, we will talk to the Director of Athlete Relations over at Top Rank, Mr. Garrity Lopez. Talk to me about this moment for you, for all the fighters on stage. How excited are you?
On behalf of Top Rank, I want to thank everyone and His Excellency for this historic event, putting this historic event together. And on fight night, you know, Teofimo, this is a new version of Teofimo that no one has ever seen. This is not the Tio that beat Loma. This is not the Tio that beat Taylor. It's a new version that no one has ever seen. And once that mask comes off, he's not going to be a saint anymore. So, thank you.
Next, we'll go to a crowd favorite here, I think, Mr. Bill Haney. Bill. Representing Haney Promotions, talk to me about what this means. The year layoff, your son is back, you're back in the city of New York.
Well, thank you to God for the opportunity. Thank you to Turkey Al-Sheikh, Matchroom, of course, Golden Boy, Warriors Boxing, and everyone involved. This will be an historic event. You know, it's iconic to be at Times Square. It's a great opportunity for Devin to come back after a year layoff and show the world what he's really made of. You know what I mean? We've had the opportunity to go to Big Bear. Yes, yes, you guys will witness greatness, and you're here for it. And Devin will show them on Friday, 48 hours away. Listen,
48 hours
48
away,
hours
like
away.
he said, and this moment means everything to all these fighters, and one man in particular that could probably lay it out a lot better than I can. He is the chairman of Matchroom Sport. He is a partner of DAZN. Ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Hearn.
Thank you, Wade. Well, firstly, I want to thank Bill Haney, because normally I get booed a lot louder. So thank you, Bill. Look, a quick one from me. I think Rick Reno said it perfectly, a lot more perfectly than he said it last week. But this is a completely unique event, and the logistics that have gone behind this are quite incredible. We're honoured to be asked to be involved in the promotion, the logistics of this event. I want to thank all of our team at Matchroom, at Golden Boy, obviously Ring Magazine, Frank Smith, Ali particularly, who's definitely the hardest working man I've ever met in my life. Since His Excellency came into the sport just under 2 years ago, I've used the word historic a lot. In the last 7 days, I think you've seen one of the most historic periods in world boxing. Last Saturday, in front of 65,000 people, we saw one of the greatest fights in British boxing history between Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn. And 6 days on, Times Square will be closed down, one of the most iconic landmarks in the world for boxing, the greatest sport on the planet. 24 hours later, Canelo Alvarez will challenge for his second undisputed championship in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. And proudly, it's all live on the home of boxing, DAZN. That little app, that little streaming service that we told everybody about many years ago, the one that now houses and homes every great fight in the sport of boxing. So on Friday night and Saturday night, make sure you tune into DAZN. For me, I don't have any of the fighters up here. I'm just a fan like you. And when I talk about the fights, I can't wait, because I can speak independently for once. And when I say I love Teofimo against Arnold Barboza, this is a classic matchup. Arnold Barboza coming off wins against Ramirez, and just recently, unfortunately, in front of 9,000 people in Manchester. But this guy down here in Teofimo Lopez, I've got to say I'm a fan. I think he's great for boxing. But this is a tough fight for him. And the man on my left, yeah, there's a few boos, but I'll tell you something now. Devin Haney is one of the hardest working young men in the sport. And on Friday, he has a tough night's work against Jose Ramirez. This is no easy fight. I credit Devin and Bill. And again, I haven't got to say it, but I believe this man will silence the critics on Friday night. And then you go to the main event. I've become fond of this guy, Rolly Romero. He may be as wild as Teo. I'm not sure yet. It's close. But he can fight. And, you know, I know there's been a lot said in the past. I also want to say a huge congratulations to Ryan Garcia, because I think he's a massive asset to the sport of boxing, and it's great to see him looking healthy and ready to perform on Saturday night. Is important for the sport. So may every fighter come out safe on Friday night. God bless them all. And I would like to say one thing. Boxing from top to bottom, from the grassroots, as you start off on the battle of badges between the NYPD and the fire department, for the kids at Cops and Kids in Brooklyn and the great work they do in the community. Boxing is the greatest sport of all. And this weekend you will see a special event on DAZN, Friday and of course Saturday in Riyadh. Thank you all, and best of luck to all the fighters up here.
Folks, it doesn't get much better than that in the form of a Pro Bowl. Eddie Hearn, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa.
Next up, we have a representative from Team Rolly, Mr. Sean Michael Ham. Sean, again, just like everybody on stage, you have a fighter that's about to make history. Talk to us about this moment.
Yeah, we just want to thank God for this opportunity. Also thank our team at PBC for putting this fight together. And, you know, we're not really here to do too much talking. We're here for business. We're going to do all of our talking in the ring. So we'll see you guys Friday night. We're here to shock the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean. And last but certainly not least, the Hall of Famer, the multi-division, multi-time world champion, chairman and CEO of Golden Boy Promotions, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Oscar De La Hoya.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You know, I thought I've seen it all in the 45 years in the sport of boxing, but I've never seen I've never seen a ring in the middle of Times Square. I mean, this is history in the making, and we'll probably never ever see it again. I mean, on Friday, we will be making history, and we're proud to have our Golden Boy fighters headlining all three main events. And obviously, it speaks volumes to what we've done over the last 23 years and position every fighter of ours to be in this situation. I want to thank Salah. I want to thank Turkey, DAZN. Thank you for giving us the platform to watch these great fights. Y también quiero decirles a la gente, por todo el mundo, a toda la raza que está viendo, gracias por la oportunidad. No solamente van a ver la pelea con Ryan Garcia y Rollis, no van a ver la pelea con Tío Fimo y José Ramírez, pero también van a poder ver al Canelo Álvarez pelear el siguiente día en DAZN, así que no se la pierdan, live on DAZN. It's going to be historic, it's going to be incredible. Gracias por todo el apoyo. Gracias, raza.
Thank you, Oscar. And folks, let's get started with our fighters, and I'm just going to kick a hornet's nest to get this thing going. Teofimo Lopez, talk to us about that mask. What are we doing here?
Let me hear you say, oh yeah. Let me hear you say, oh yeah. Hey, all my New Yorkers, let me get a yeah. Let me hear it one more time, yeah. Times Square takeover. Now let me get a T.O., 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 T.O. 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 That's what I'm talking about. Times Square, 48 hours. Are you ready? El Santo, el enmascarado de plata. Que viva México, cabrones. Viva México. Honduras. Puerto Rico, huepa. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Tio. Appreciate that.
Oh, no, I appreciate it.
Oh, you got
all
to keep it
of
going?
you.
Okay, go
Everybody
ahead.
here today, tonight, are you ready? Let me hear you say, yeah. That don't sound like you ready. Let me hear it again. Yeah. Let's make some motherfucking noise.
So, no answer.
T.O., T.O., T.O.
No answer on the mask there, but I saw a lot of people cheering, a lot of hooting and hollering, but one man I didn't see change his face once was Arnold Barboza Jr. Ladies and gentlemen. Arnold, how are you feeling in this moment? What do you make of Tio right now wearing that mask?
Oh, man, it's cool, man. That's cool. You know, I'm juiced up, man. This is amazing. It ain't anything new to me, man. I just came from Manchester. It was the same thing, man, so I'm excited. I'm ruining all the plans, baby. Let's go.
Arnold, you're coming into play spoiler. You've done this many times. Have you gotten comfortable in this role with people chanting the other fighter's name in their hometowns and coming in and spoiling the party?
Yeah, man. Like I said, I just came from doing it. You know, it turns me on, honestly. You know what I mean? So, you know, look, we're here to show up, show out. I'm excited. I'm blessed, man. God blessed. You know, thank you to God, man, Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You know, my family's here. You know, my people are here from LA, baby, from El Monte. So that's all I need, baby. That's it. Let's go.
A coast-to-coast fight. You see the mask on. You've called him a clown. You've called Tio Sr. a clown. Is that what they're representing to you today with that mask?
Oh, man, look, at the end of the day, they're entertaining, man. So you got to sell the fight, right? So, man, shout out to them, man. They, you know, I ain't got to promote the fight. I just got to come and fight and do what I got to do.
Really?
Appreciate you, Arnold. So, Tio,
Make sure your father throws down that towel, brother, because it's going to be a beating.
Tio, again, no answer on the mask, but you've called yourself a clown. You said, yeah, we're a family of clowns in boxing, but we do it to put pressure on ourselves. What does this moment on Friday night mean to you, and how do you take that pressure and excel?
Oh, no, I did mention the mask. I just said it in Spanish because you're a gringo. But it's okay, brother. It's all right. We love our Americanos, man. We love the Americano gente, all right? Yeah, so it's basically, look, man, it's the Saint, the Silver Mask, Lucha Libre, and I'm just grateful and thankful to be here amongst all of you, ready to show you guys the third version of Teofimo that you have yet seen. Let's go.
Thank you, Tio. How do you get this fight done? There's been a lot of talk about how Arnold Barboza Jr. shuts fighters down and makes them fight out of character for what they normally do. How do you get this one done?
I say it like this, man. Get your pay-per-view live on DAZN, May 2nd, Friday night. You don't want to miss it. I'm the type of fighter that does anything and everything. And I just can't wait to express that Friday night. So you guys just got to tune in. And I believe, is it open to the public? I think we need to answer that for everybody.
As far as I know, we have selective seating, but it's in the middle of Times Square. You can't miss it. What an event we'll have Friday night.
So like first come, first serve?
Like I said, I think that's...
Yo, New York, just pull up. Just pull up, man.
Just pull
Don't
up.
listen to them.
New York, come out, baby.
Just pull up.
That'll be our first
fight. Hey, pull up and make sure not to pull out. Let's go. We fucking...
Not a message we condone here at DAZN and the Ring Magazine. That's our first fight of the night, one of our 3 main events. But folks, let's move on to our next fight. Jose Ramirez versus Devin the Dream Haney. Jose, I'll start with you. There's been a lot of talk throughout this buildup about a potential Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia rematch, but I think people have forgotten you're a former unified champion. You are a former Olympian, and if they have forgot, tell the people why you're going to remind them on Friday night.
Well, first and foremost, I want to thank God, my promotional company, Golden Boy, my manager, Rick Murrigan, Turkey Al-Sheikh, for the opportunity to allow me to showcase my talent in front of this amazing crowd in New York. Last time I was in New York, I became a world champion. So, I got a good feeling about New York. Y les voy a decir en español, para que lo entiendan bien. Ese 2 de mayo, vamos a noquear. José Ramírez noquea a Devin Haney este 2 de mayo. I know he's a very talented fighter. I know he's a good fighter. He's a great fighter. But on Friday, May 2nd, I will beat Devin Haney. And we're going after the best version of Jose Ramirez and the best chapter yet to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Jose. Devin the Dream Haney. It's been a long time, Devin. But you're back in New York. A brand new version of yourself. You locked yourself away in Big Bear. You took time away from all of the things that you've found to be comfortable. You've made yourself uncomfortable, and in your own words, undeniable. What does Friday mean to Devin Haney?
Y'all can boo or y'all can cheer. It don't matter. It's all noise. It's all noise. When I dust Jose Ramirez off on Friday, I'm gonna get to y'all boy Ryan after. That's it.
Jose said he's going to dust you. Again, there's been talk about looking over fighters, and Devin has said he's not looking past you, but that verbiage makes it seem otherwise. A dusting is what he said is coming for you.
Well, we'll find out. We'll find out the first round comes May 2nd. That's all I can say, I'm not the best at talking, but I'm here because I'm a great fighter.
And Devin, there's been a lot of questions about what you'll look like in your return. Even yesterday at the open workout, it looked like you were sitting down on some punches and giving it to this crowd, embracing this villain role. Are you more comfortable now playing that role, even if it's maybe not necessarily even your fault? You're not really a villain in this whole thing.
Man, like I said, the talk is over. I get to Jose Ramirez on Friday. and after y'all know who next.
Well, there it is, folks. Your second of our main events on this card, and now we move to our last fight on the card, our main event of the evening. Ryan Garcia versus Romero for the WBA regular welterweight championship of the world. And I'll start with you, Rolly. Everybody, seems like here in New York, is here to cheer Ryan Garcia. You're a man that's been calling for this fight. You said you envisioned this fight at the weight it's going to be fought at. Tell the people why you're about to spoil the entire party.
I could predict, wait, spoil the party? What you mean? I'm going to knock Ryan out and he can go have fun with Devin right afterwards. I think Devin deserves his rematch.
You keep talking about that, how they're going to have the rematch anyway. If you knock Ryan out, would you not potentially want to fight the winner of Jose Ramirez, Devin Haney?
I mean, we could have fun with that later, but I think Devin deserves his rematch with Ryan. He's been asking for it for a very long time.
Fair.
Good job, Rolly. Good job, Rolly.
Ryan, Rolly's made it clear he's coming to knock you out. First round, he's coming out to take care of business. There's a lot of history between you two, but your message has been pretty simple. You're not just here to knock out Rolly Romero, you're here to retire him.
Yeah, for sure. You know, Rolly's has never been seen as a real elite fighter, so I'm just here to do my job, knock him out, and ride off in the sunset. That's it.
It feels like a lot has been made about a spar you guys had a long time ago.
I'm not going to talk about something that happened 8 years ago. That's crazy. I'm here to do a job, and that's it. But first, I want to thank God. Shout out my mom. She beat breast cancer, and she's right there in there. Right there, I see her. I love you so much. And I'm just excited to be back here in New York after, you know, such a historic event last time. It felt so sweet. So we're going to have to do it again sooner or later, right?
Ryan, there is a lot of questions.
Yeah.
I think you know that.
Yes.
About what you'll look like in the ring, about where your mindset is this time around. A little bit more quiet, serious, some would say focused and mature. Have you learned anything from the last time you were in New York?
Yeah, I'm just here, man. I'm just here living life. Everybody goes through their ups and downs. Everybody goes through their things, but it's how you come back, it's how you bounce back. And I'm just here to show people that you could bounce back from anything.
It feels like you're almost annoyed at the fact that this sparring keeps brought up and the fact that Rolly thinks he's even on your level.
I mean, it's the only thing he got, right? He got that sparring match, and that's what he's going to use till the day he dies. So I guess I got to put that to an end come Friday night.
And I do have to ask, and I know it keeps getting brought up, this rivalry between you and Devin Haney. It kind of got lit again yesterday with you and Bill Haney and the open workouts. What was said between you and him at the open workouts?
You know, he was coming at my physique, but it's all good. You know, they were saying the same thing last time, and they got their ass whooped last time, too.
That motherfucker
ass whooped again. And you better be careful,
don't even
Jose
sound the
coming
same.
hard. I know Jose got that left hook, too. Jose
got
got
out
that
the
left hook,
Oscar,
too.
you don't even sound the same.
We never hear him talk, because you don't do shit.
Your physique
You can't
changed.
talk. You
got
can't talk.
titties now.
You
ain't
can't
got no
talk.
muscles. His muscles gone.
bitch.
His
I like
voice is
this
gone.
shit.
Hey,
This
look
motherfucker is
at
gone.
Look at that. Hey.
Talk that shit.
This motherfucker is gone.
And you can't train that.
He
You
got off
can't
the
train that
TV,
jaw.
this
You gonna get
motherfucker's
fucked
gone.
up.
Oh my God.
All I say is,
Bill, what was said yesterday?
what the hell
Gavin needed his daddy here.
happened to Ryan Garcia? This is not the same Ryan Garcia
No.
at all.
No.
I got multiple personalities, bitch.
Listen, everyone
I got multiple personalities, bitch.
This is going to be
And you don't want to see the crazy one.
Wait,
You want to see the crazy personality, bitch.
Wait, listen. I'm not
And you and your son is some bitches. You the biggest bitch out of all of them. You a big bitch. That's why you was a pig, right? You a bitch. You a little bitch. You a bitch.
It's coming back. It's coming back.
Get him. Get him.
I love it. Bill brings it out of me, though.
Be a fraction of Ryan Garcia that we saw.
Okay, hey, I don't give a fuck what you say, Bill.
A bit of it. Hey, listen, not too much Oscarine left in him. Listen, I'll tell you what.
Hey, you better keep saying that. You trying to build your son up. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to build your son up. You're trying to bring back confidence in him.
All up there.
Hey, we all know about Victor Conte. Victor Conte is the biggest cheerleader in the sport. And y'all been using snack and all that shit, so shut the fuck up.
There's only one king here.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey.
And I know you brought your little cheerleading squad to help you, but you still a bitch.
And May the 2nd. No, I'm gonna tell you.
I like this.
And I hope that
shut the fuck up.
For that fight. I'll tell you one thing.
Shut the fuck up.
He's in for a tough fight with Rolly Romero. May 2nd is going to be a tougher fight than we think, because he's a fraction of the person he was on April the 20th.
Shut the front door. Shut the front door.
The people of New York may not agree, Bill, but I do think it will be a tough fight in our main event, and I want to bring in Ryan, your head coach, the legendary Derek James. Derek, how are you today?
I'm doing good.
What has changed in camp this time around for Ryan Garcia?
Well, he's very focused. He's been very disciplined, and he's been really just into.
Man, you ain't said nothing since he got tested positive. Where were you at? Are you going to be the one that's going to be doing the weight cut? Because I'm confused.
Damn you, ESPN.
I'm confused. Are you doing the weight cut this time, sir? I know you're a legendary trainer, love you to death, but is Derek James doing the weight cut this time so it's no confusion?
I believe he asked if you'd be handling the weight cut this time around for Ryan Garcia.
For the Romero team.
I believe he asked if you'd be handling the weight cut for Ryan Garcia this time around.
He's good. He's good.
Huh?
We'll move on. Derek, what's it been like working with Ryan, not only in this camp, but for the year after everything went down in New York? You stuck by each other's side, and it feels like you guys have gotten a relationship that's become better and better. What's that mean for this fight on Friday versus Rolly Romero?
Well, he's just shown he's been very disciplined, and he really wants what he wants. And that's the only reason why.
He was off PEDs his last fight. Answer the question. You guys pled guilty to PEDs. You finally are up here. Hall of Fame trainer and Derek James. Answer the question. Is he going to be clean this fight? Let's ask some real questions. Ask him, is he going to be clean this fight? Is Derek James going to make sure that he's clean?
Damn you, ESPN. Damn you, ESPN.
Derek seems like he's done talking. Ryan, you're hearing this all across the stage here. What do you make of Bill? He's going to needle you. You knew this. You knew this.
Shit he been saying last time, like I said, you already got your ass kicked. I don't really got much to say. Your son got fucked up already. What's there to say? You already got fucked up. Like, that's it.
No, you told
did
that
test
down.
positive.
You already got
You
fucked
did
up,
test
bro. I
positive.
knocked him down
Did you not test positive?
What?
Did you or did you not test positive?
Fuck what you got to say at
Did
that
you
Right
plead
then.
guilty to testing positive?
Truth. Did not take no Ostrine, and I fucked you up.
Listen,
That's it.
ask him why didn't Derek James do the weight
Didn't
cut
take
last?
Ostrine, and I fucked you up. That's
Ask
it.
him that. Ask him
Didn't take
that.
Ostrine, and
Ask
I
him,
fucked you
why
up.
didn't Derek James do his weight cut last fight?
Bill wants to know why Derek James didn't do the weight cut last time.
Quiet as a church mouse. Quiet.
I don't know what he's asking. Derek's dick
Quiet.
was there the whole time.
Quiet.
We'll move forward. I see Tiafimo. I see you're chomping at the bit to get that mic. You had something to say?
Yeah, it was Floyd Mayweather with the 3 pounds, man. Floyd fucked y'all, man. That's all I'm saying to the Haneys. You know, Floyd said to Ryan, 3 pounds, man, 3 pounds.
Well, listen, Tio, you could potentially fight any of these guys on stage. When you look around here, who would you like a piece of, let's say, if you get this win over
It'll be a fair
Arnold
fight
Barboza
over
Jr.?
here. I know that. I know that. It'll be a fair fight over here on this side.
Well, we stay clean, but nevertheless, my main focus is Arnold Barboza Jr., May 2nd. None of this matters till we do what we got to do.
Eddie, I did want to ask you, what do you make of the mask here?
Come again?
Talking to Mr. Eddie Hearn, what do you make of the mask?
I love it. I love it.
Lucha Libre, cabrones!
I love the mask.
Let's go! I'll flip this table!
Vamos, tío, vamos!
Hey!
It's a whole lot of Spanish, and we don't understand it. I smell some lying going on around here. Yeah. I got to talk to my interpreter. Are they lying around this motherfucker? Because that's what I think is going on. There's some lying. Starting with Oscar De La Hoya first saying that it's 3 headliners, and they're all with Golden Boy.
I know, it's something chisty, ain't it?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
It's a little crooked over here.
You said 3 headliners, and they're all with Golden Boy.
Bill is...
Sound like
we don't need you to get undressed.
Yeah! Yeah! Let's get him going! Oscar, we gonna get you going!
Oh my God, he's bluffing. He's bluffing. Let me see the uppercut.
Only in New York, ladies and gentlemen. Only in New York.
Let's go, Oscar. Golden boy. Golden boy.
Hey.
Let's go, Oscar.
It's turned into full chaos up here, folks.
Oscar.
I don't know.
Oscar.
De La Hoya.
Oscar, do you care to respond to Bill Haney? Do you care to respond to any of the accusations? He's saying that it's not three. He was just saying, you're saying it's 3 main events. It's not 3 main events. What are you talking about? Why are you saying that? That's from Bill Haney.
3 main events.
Let's go, Oscar.
Everybody's a great fighter here.
Everybody's a main event on this thing.
It's three fights. Man, sit down. Learn how to promote.
Yeah, well, hey, listen. Everyone is a main event on there. It's 6 tremendously talented fighters.
We can have 4 if you want.
Listen,
me and you.
Guess what? And guess what? And let me tell you this. Every fighter up here deserves to be praised, deserves to take the spot that they took. He could have been the main event. He could have made the main event, and he could have. And that's how this shit go. And that's promoting the fight.
Appreciate it, Bill. Let's go down the list really quickly. I want to speak to you again, Arnold Barboza Jr. Can you give me a final prediction for your fight with Teofimo Lopez? Last message.
Oh, no, man. May 2nd. Show up, man. Barboza, you know, Junior comes out with the victory by any means necessary, but it's time to get active.
Teofimo Lopez, your final prediction. How does it go down on Friday night?
Times Square takeover! We fucking taking over! I'm not leaving! I'm not leaving after Friday night. I'm not leaving. I'm staying in the game. And I'm gonna win it. To all of you, justice, mystery. That's what this mask represents. I'm ready. I'm ready. To the new NYPD. Hey, to the fire department in New York. Love you guys. Everything that you all do, all that you serve. From 9/11 to the things that have happened in New York alone, this is just an honor of all those that have extended, I would say. And I'm here to just here to give you guys that light. Friday, May 2nd. Let's go.
Thank you, Tio. Jose, like I said, a lot of people doubting. They must have forgot. How do you remind them on Friday?
I'm going to win. Where I come from, it prepares me for things like this. My lifestyle, my family, my faith, they prepared me for times like this. And May 2nd, I will be victorious.
Thank you, Jose. Devin, the questions will be answered on Friday night. If you got the answer, tell the people why the dream is back.
I put all my trust, all my faith in Allah. Inshallah, victory.
And Rolly, you're kicked back, you're relaxing. Let's be honest. You got a massive opportunity to make a dream come true, to make a vision a reality on Friday night. How does Rolly Romero get it done in the middle of New York?
Tune in, you guys will see.
Short and sweet, simple. Ryan, I'll let you have the final word. The main event back in New York, the last scene of the crime, they may say. How do you get it done the right way this time around in Times Square?
We don't leave it up to the judges. Rollies gets put to sleep.
There it is, folks. I appreciate everybody for coming out for the press conference. We're going to stand these fighters up, get them faced off. Thank you to Turkey Al-Sheikh, Ring Magazine, and all you great fans. We'll see you Friday night in Times Square.
All right, Doug, I didn't hear what was the commotion about when it came to Oscar and Bill Haney. I mean, something got him upset. I've never seen Oscar.
Bill's got that gift. Bill Trigger's fault. He's
Bill
a
was
full
saying he
hill.
was lying because Oscar said that Golden Boy had 3 headliners. So, you know, that means that Devin's not a headliner. That's why. So Bill got upset and said, Oscar spoke in Spanish. There's a lot of lying going on. And the Oscar's like taking out the ads. It's like, you can get it.
Oscar was upset, and he even said, "Listen, it could be more than 3 fights. It could be 4. You and I."
Oscar, maybe he was upset. He was having fun though.
Yeah.
He misses these days.
I think so.
He misses these type of press
I think
conferences.
he embellished a little to promote this showdown.
He's getting into the act. He's having flashbacks to when he fought Ricardo
I think he's
Mayorga.
caught up in everything that's going on. The crowd, we usually don't see the crowd like this. Tio had the crowd jumping early.
Absolutely.
And everybody had something to say that the crowd loved.
Like
Or hated.
Of all 3 press conferences, this had the best energy, the most entertaining.
Absolutely.
It was, people are ready for the show to start.
All the fighters had something to say. And listen, I kind of agree with Oscar. I think what he meant was all 3 fights could be main event. Like you said at the kickoff
Right,
door.
he's proud as a promoter that he has 3 fighters in 3 main event worthy fights.
He's not going to say that Ramirez is a headliner over Devin Haney.
That's
Come
what
on,
he said. He
he's
said
not the
Golden
A
Boy
side.
fighters, 3 headliners.
No, that's not what he meant. I'm
That's
sorry.
exactly
I'm sorry.
what he meant. He's a promoter.
He meant
That's what he should say.
hey Doug, either fight can be a main event.
Absolutely.
Each one of them.
Absolutely.
But you're changing his words, though.
Well, I'm trying to make peace here,
It's
right?
open to
Here's
interpretation.
PR. Exactly.
I just know Oscar's proud that he has maneuvered his fighters into this type of matchup because if his fighters win, it's bigger and better things.
As he should be. I mean, this is right now the biggest stage. Obviously, we got Canelo, the next day. But as of right now, the spectacle, how many top fighters on the same card, this is the biggest stage. Well done by Oscar.
Absolutely, and it's very important because these are U.S. fighters. These are young American fighters. We talk about Canelo, face of boxing, he's 35, or almost 35. He's winding down his career. He's a Mexican national. He's making his Riyadh debut. But it's important for American fighters to shine in the U.S. because the U.S. boxing scene needs that lift.
And I say well done, Oscar the whole. Thanks to obviously Ring and His Excellency and Turki Al-Sheikh of making this possible.
Right. Sometimes Tio also gets boos, especially with his father, because a lot of people don't like his father.
Right.
But I think today he was very, very surprised that he got all those cheers. And Ryan always gets cheers. He's the guy that everybody's here to see.
Doug, what do you make
right
of
here.
Ryan's suit? He never comes to a presser in a suit with a tie.
I like it. I think he's going for the Wall Street look. But maybe it's just it's symbolic of his maturity.
That's what I think it is.
I'm serious, professional. I'm not going to do the WWE thing, not unless I get triggered by Bill.
Exactly, like you did today,
But otherwise, he's focused on Rolly, and he needs to be because Rolly's very dangerous.
You know what that suit says? I mean business.